Ha ha!
Oh yeah.
Ha ha ha! Yeah. Name that song. Rick and Morty, you were too late. Hi, patrons. Hopefully, this audio and video is really good. We've got a new. Oh, turn the volume up. Is that better? Comment down below. Did that improve the level of audio? I'm interested. We've got a new iPhone 8. So, hopefully, the audio is. The audio on Gemma's old iPhone 5 is good, but the picture was juddery, and then vice versa for my iPhone 6. So hopefully, new iPhone 8, hopefully this works well. Hi, Carl. Is our audio and video good, please, my friend? And welcome to the stream.
And cowboy hair.
Ta-da!
The best one.
Little baby sweet potatoes in the house. Oh, all good, according to Carl. Yes, you are
And we've got
loud.
a couple of new lights, so it's really
We've got
bright.
new lights. When we move to our new home next week, we'll have a studio, a YouTube studio with 3 lights and a backdrop. Cut!
Just 1 week to go, and then we're in the house, so that's really exciting.
Dirty hippie vegans in the house. Molly Chan, how are you, my little lovely? Monica's really smashing it with her nutrition and her working out.
Nice.
She's a good girl. Right, let me just set up the... Oh, I need that tripod.
Okay, what shall we do?
Right, so unhook that. Be really gentle with that. I'll tell you what, you do this and let me do that, because I need to set up. Oh, I can't see. This is so bright. Look at this.
Oh no, don't do that to people.
Right, nip that on here.
Excuse us for a moment.
We're just optimising for your pleasure.
Dane's cooking the chickenless nuggets, he's saying.
Oh, nice.
We haven't made those ever since that day. I keep meaning to
Yeah,
make
let's
them.
make them. There you go, Tim. You can
Okay.
do that if you want. You might want to plug her in off. Put the
Okay.
plug ready. I just got to find the correct tripod out of all these tripods. I'm really smiling to myself because we've got all the stuff. Look at that pic. That's not even got the bloody light on the go.
Oh yeah. That's a bit,
Is that a bit bright?
yeah, it's a bit much.
Want me
actually.
to...
Yeah, turn it down.
How's that?
Face it a bit more this way, not just on me.
How's that?
Oh, it's too
It's
bright.
half the brightness.
It's too bright. I looked at it for
Well,
too
then
long.
just point it in a different direction. Turn it down if it's too bright.
I'm trying to point it on where you'll be.
Oh! Ah! Help! It's all gone bad.
Nearly smashed the light bulb.
Who's in the stream? Oh, have a look on the computer.
Okay. Oh, I looked at it again.
Don't look at it.
Keep looking at it.
That's like Rick and Morty. Don't look at the hypnotoad or whatever. I looked at him. Don't worry, erase your brain.
The turtle of truth.
Yeah, the truth turtle or whatever.
So that's what the new and improved is about. New equipment. Don't keep saying it. Oh, okay. So, Louise Lockyer is here. Nikki Fred, Dirty Hippie Vegan. Evil Paul. People are saying that the picture's good, the sound is good. Awesome. Tofu Tommy is here.
Oh, nice.
Big
up his channel. He's got like a kind of eating disorder channel for people.
Tofu Tommy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Check it out, Tofu Tommy.
Check him out, he's
on
good.
the YouTubes.
This is hard.
People are saying that it's all really good, the audio and visual and everything.
Oh, that's really exciting to me.
Made his day.
Maybe we'll grow now, like in terms of audience and
Brilliant. Very bright too. Yeah, it does seem a lot brighter, and it's not just the lights. It seems to be that.
Shall I
that
take the
camera.
lights off just out of interest to see
Yeah.
what difference that makes?
Yeah.
So.
So that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so see, we're kind of in shadow
Yeah.
now or whatever. But let's get some lights on. Boom.
I looked at it again.
Stop looking at it. Let's optimize the... Boom. You can see my chesticles in high definition. Anyone, what is the benefits of an iPhone 8 over an iPhone 6? Is it higher res, etc.?
It looks like it. It looks really...
Looks real
crisp.
clean, doesn't it?
Really crisp.
It's clean. It's clean, man. Smash that like button, people. We'll appreciate it.
Okay, Nathan's here. Alicia.
Oh,
Little
nice.
Vegan Flower. Yasmin.
Oh, little vegan flower.
Dane Crick.
She was in the... where was that? I went Leeds Winter Festival.
Oh, we need to plug your thingy.
Oh, we need to plug my thingy
Okay.
in. And my laptop. Where's the lead? Have you got one?
Yeah, it's plugged in. It's probably on the floor.
Ah. It's all gone, Dad.
Little baby sweet potato says, I just got discharged from the hospital about a week ago and I'm being forced by my doctors and mum to follow a vegetarian meal plan because veganism isn't sustainable or healthy. I feel terrible.
Well, if you refer those people to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, which is the largest association of nutrition professionals in the world, and also the British Dietetics Academy, they both say that a vegan diet, a well-planned vegan diet, is suitable for all stages of life, for everyone. So it is BS, basically.
I have to go and check on the chips.
Oh, I've been left on my own. Be
back.
gentle with me.
We're back in a second. We're just here at the top of
Okay.
the comments.
Bless your heart. That must feel horrible to you. I can't imagine. Bless you. That is terrible. By law, they're not meant to say that anymore. Doctors, midwives, dietitians. If people want to eat vegan, it's a protected, it's a human right. Monica, thank you for the plays. Doing wonderfully. You went to the gym today. Lovely second. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm really well, thank you. I finished my diet yesterday. I started carbon up yesterday. People were telling me that I looked really good today, and because the minute, you know, when you're dieting, you're kind of depleted, and your muscles, for every 1 gram of glycogen in your muscles, you hold 3 parts water. So, you know, you kind of look small, relatively speaking, and the minute you carb up, boom. So people were telling me I was looking good today, which felt nice. So I'm going to spend 6 to 8 weeks on a lean gain cycle now, getting what muscle I can on without putting on any fat, hopefully. And then I'll start a 10 to 12 week cutting cycle again, and I was dropping 1 kilo a week, and for some reason it was sustainable. I don't know why. Like, I was holding my strength. It's as though, because my food is so nutritionally dense, it kind of supports your goals even better. So now, so lean mass cycle, and then 10 to 12 weeks, and I'm just going to drop half of what I was doing, maybe like, you know, a pound a week. And very, very easily, I will be stage ready by July the 1st. It's not, you know, I'm giving myself plenty of time. The one thing I've really learned, and it's taken me 45 years, I turned 45 in December, but I've really learned to not be in a rush to do things. So I've learned patience, and yeah, I'm excited to be stepping on stage and representing. Alicia, anyone going to Norwich Vegan dinner? Yeah, come along, Alicia. We're definitely going. Oh, and I need to let them know that. Let me write on my notepad to remember to tell the Facebook group that I'm going. It's the old potluck. If any of you guys live near Norwich, if you want to come to the potluck tomorrow, do you know what time it is, Alicia? I think it's either 5 or 6 p.m. Potluck, bring some food, share it with a load of like-minded, awesome people. It's such a welcoming, lovely group of vegan friends. Come and say hi. Nathan's in the house. Hello, you vegan legends. Juice is in the house. He's got an awesome YouTube channel. Check him out. Oh, and also, Little Vegan Flower has got a YouTube channel. I'm featured in one of the vlogs in the Leeds Winter Festival, so check that out. Go and give Little Vegan Flower a sub. She's lovely. Novice is in the house. Good. Oh, and it's jumped. Hold up. Where the hell am I? Sorry, guys. This is just jumping. There must be a better way to do this. Anna Vanderberg's in the house. Hi, I can't remember seeing your name before. Are you new to the stream, Anna? Welcome anyway. Jesse Hitman. The Arthur. Paul Just Saitodone. Hi, the Arthur. That was my dad's name, Arthur. Good name. Dan Quick, which size are your arms at the moment? In centimetres. I did know what they were in inches. I've never worked out the centimetres. And I don't know. Obviously, I've lost a little mass because I've been on a cut. There was a tape measure around here, but we've moved some things to the new, where we're moving to next week already. And I think I remember seeing that in the amongst the things, so I can't even measure, but I'm gonna guess around 17 inches. They're soon gonna grow though. I'm really inspired to get some gains for this next 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, and I've just applied to a casting agency. Is that the phrase? Anyway, I got an email from the people who run Veg Fest, and they'd been approached by these people, and they're casting for a TV commercial. It's for a popular cereal brand, and they're looking for 5 vegans, like a diverse range of different people, and one they want an athlete, so an all vegan for some reason. So don't know what that's all about, but I thought we'll have some of that, so I gave them a little email. So I've decided I'm gonna get it. So law of attraction, it's already happened. Check them out on the TV soon. Jesse Paul, what do you think of kombucha? It's helpful. It's good in that it would replace, like a soda, like a lemonade or a soft drink or whatever. In terms of probiotics, which is the reason most people take it, not that great. There's a tiny bit in there, but nothing that will really do any noticeable thing. It's really, like the fermented whole plant foods, which you get all the benefit from. But a lovely drink nonetheless. Rob Joyce. Hey guys, read my name so I can be famous. Rob Joyce in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Joyce. Welcome, my friend. Monica brings up an important point. Don't forget to smash the like button. It really helps. We'll get the message out there. Get everyone on the vegan train. Yasmin's in the house. She's got a lovely food business, Raw Dessert. Check her out on the Facebooks. I saw a BBC programme last year that sauerkraut isn't that beneficial for gut health, as by the time it reaches the large intestine, the acid have broken down a lot of the benefits. I mean, yeah, you may only get a fraction of the bacteria. However, when we then feed the bacteria with prebiotics, they do flourish. So it is very beneficial. It's not going to be as effective and you would need mega doses, but an actual probiotic, to make that effective, like 1 to 5 billion bacteria count, again, you're not going to get much from that. There's probably 100 trillion bacteria that make up the lumen of the colon. the inside of the colon. So forget where I was going with all that, but yeah, it's not going to be as great as a mega dose, like hundreds of billions or trillions of bacteria in a good probiotic. However, a good probiotic may only have up to about 8 strains of different bacteria. A good fermented whole plant food like sauerkraut may have 680 different ones, and it's not so much the amount that go there, but it's then feeding them, and so if we're smashing in loads of soluble fiber and resistant starch from the whole plant food, they are going to flourish. So yeah, get them in you. It is good. Julie Chambers is in the house. Hi, lovely. Julie, I'm struggling being vegan and gluten free. So I'm going to guess that maybe, are you eating like for convenience some of the time? I know if you're out and about, like most things are sort of wheat based, aren't they? Like, yeah. I know when I used to work at the Castle Mill, you had like Millie's cookies, Subway, Anne's pretzels, something else, and it was wheat. But I am gluten-free, I'm vegan, I don't struggle. The main thing is to eat whole plant foods. And if you're eating whole plant foods, you're probably not really eating gluten, unless you're eating like, I suppose you've got, sort of wheat berries and things, isn't it? I suppose you've got pasta and stuff though, which sort of counts. But, it can be done. The main thing really, if you want to be healthful, is to prepare your own food really and take it with you. But on the go, if I'm really caught short, I'll go in Tesco and I'll buy a can of legumes. I'll buy a pack of like pre-cooked rice or something. You can get gluten-free like whole grain rolls and wraps, and then I'll get some salad and some fruit. It can be done, but the more that you eat the whole foods, like the easier it is, because obviously they do put gluten in a lot of processed things. What are your particular problems, Julie? Let's see if we can all help you out. Lee Stratford, hey Hench and Jem, how are you today? I'm doing the gym on the 1st of Feb, making them vegans, baby. Oh, I just heard that elephant. The elephant's coming. Trumpety trump. Thank you for inspiring me, my friend. Thank you, Lee. That's really kind, and that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Good on you, brother. Represent. Let's show those meat eaters. Time for 2 more. I've got an iPhone X and I think iPhone 8. It's both 4K. I didn't know that. Wow, Jem.
Yeah.
Tofu Tommy reckons we might be streaming in 4K.
What's 4K?
It's like mega high res.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Is this true, people? Do you know? Comment below. I'm excited. Pretty Liana's in the house. We miss you too, hun. How are you? What have you been up to, you little tinker? Tofu Tommy. Okay, so little baby sweet potatoes been suffering with an eating disorder, and Tofu Tommy's saying that most therapy units don't support veganism. One of my clients is a doctor, and she is in, this part of the hospital where they deal with eating disorders, and they in Norwich they support it. She makes sure she's vegan. She makes sure that they support it. I don't know, but I think if we really kick off, like by law, they're not allowed. I'm sure they're not allowed to not let you be vegan, and like vegan foods can be just as calorically dense as any other foods, and just as unhealthy as well. Yeah. But they can be a lot healthier, getting forced to eat dairy like this, the most saturates of any food, which is the number one thing that raises our LDL, which is the thing that gives us our number one disease that most people suffer and die from in the West. But we could be eating nuts and seeds and avocados and getting just as many calories. So little baby sweet potato saying I did try and list all the facts, so you wouldn't believe me. I said it was my eating disorder. Been vegan for about 4 years, and now I can't. Oh, that's terrible. I feel really sorry for you. That's nasty. You know, it's just not everyone's caught up yet, have they, with it? It's like we're almost there, but like in this case, it's not quite happening.
Could you reach out to like any plant-based doctors or anyone who would have some authority, you know, in the eyes of the people that are telling you that you can't be vegan? Yeah, would that be something?
Yeah.
That sounds like a very
that's sad, isn't
difficult situation.
I hate it. Alicia, I swear I was borderline with an eating disorder and becoming vegan to help me immensely. I eat loads and feel the best I've ever felt. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thanks, little baby sweet potato. I look amazing. And tofu Tommy. Nicky Fred, to be frank, is that TBF? I think veganism can be part of an eating disorder in some people in terms of... Yes, so my friend who I coach says that some people do use it as kind of an excuse, but... You know, like we all know better than to just eat lettuce and whatever. And I guess it's obvious if someone's doing that. Like we need to be basing our meals around starches and legumes and dried and tropical fruits and things like that. And she's not allowed to exercise at the minute. Can't wait to get back to smashing in the gym. Yeah. Oh, I look wonderful, Monica said. I hope she's talking about me anyway. I'm going to decide that she was. Matty, a kilo a week is a lot to keep it going. Yeah, I think that my body was starting to... I didn't really notice, but in retrospect, I think I was starting to struggle just a little bit. So, yeah, it's good that I've binned it for a time. And then, like, in, what did I say, like 6 to 8 weeks, I've got loads of time to just do it slowly and... So I guess my body will get back on track again, and then I could just easily just lose that last... I think I had about 7 pounds to lose, all told, which is just 7 weeks, isn't it? On Purple Piplup has just turned up. Stephicus. I suffered from eating disorders, and veganism helped me so much. Made me realise I could eat healthy and not have crazy restrictions. I'm so thankful I went vegan. Yeah. Thank you for your perspective. I have the same
thing. Like I have suffered, and in the past, and yeah, being vegan is like I could. So in the end, I suffered with a desire to binge eat, and I realised that I could eat as much as I wanted of healthy whole foods, and although it wasn't healthy to stuff my guts, but it was the foods were healthful, so I wasn't really damaging myself with lots of artificial food like substances and things. And yeah, I'd say it really helped me too. I bet veganism's helped a lot of people with issues around food. Oh, so many issues. I've yet to hear of anything that veganism can't help. Have you?
Butchers. Evil Paul. Hey Paul, what would you recommend for increasing weight? I recently had an illness, lost half a stone. Yeah, more calories. Be eating more calories than you're expending. Fats will help. Make sure they're whole fats to be healthful, so nuts, seeds, avocado. Don't go mad on fats though. I don't like to go more than about 15%. Definitely not more than 20% of total calories from fats. In an excess of carbohydrate, it may be unhealthful potentially. Get your legumes in. Get in your starchy, tubers, potatoes, sweet potatoes, yams, whole grains. Tropical dried fruits, all that good stuff. Maybe some smoothies. Fruity Lan is cheeking me. Food forest permaculture. Hiya, Henge. Hello, my friend. I just did an endorsement for a book on permaculture called Vegan Chef and Gardener. Something or other, permaculture. It's out soon. You can pre-order it now from some permaculture sort of society, like website. It was really good. I was really impressed, and I was interested to see how, as a vegan, can you have a garden, and then how do you deal with pests and all that. And that was very illuminating. That was a fascinating book, and really lovely illustrations throughout, which is what I said in my endorsement. And Vanderberg, one of my friends is very offended when I talk about eating plant-based. What should I do? It's just about sort of, guess, being mindful, and it's the sort of oftentimes the way we say things, but oftentimes you don't even have to say things and people will be sort of offended that we're vegan, because that then makes them, especially if we're looking well, and maybe they think, oh, like they're probably judging me because they obviously don't need to eat animals and they're healthy, and it's not always easy. Sometimes you have to change your bloody friends. Sometimes if it's really bad, but try to meet them, try to speak openly and honestly and connect and give love and compassion. Gemma's probably got a load of good things to say.
I was wondering why they're offended. In what way? Like, could you ask them, or what is it in particular that bothers them? And can you talk in terms of, I think I've said this a lot of times before, but talk in terms of your story. So for me, for example, like if I want to talk to people about veganism, I can say, well, for me, like when I went vegan, it really helped my health. I've got an autoimmune disease and I really flourished and felt so much better than I'd felt in years, and it was so good for me. So in that way I've just described veganism, there was no reason to be defensive about it, because it was about me and my story and I wasn't trying to change anyone. And people can't argue with your story because it's yours and it's what happened to you, so it's your truth, so they can't and probably won't argue with that. And yeah, it can be a way of talking positively about veganism without trying to change people and talking in a way that might meet it with defence. Like if people I think are more sensitive to agendas in conversations than we realise. I think that we all are, and if somebody with a tone or a way of like, oh, they're trying to achieve something with you, people get defensive with that, and they can hear it and feel it, and it doesn't feel very nice to them. So yeah, I mirror what Paul said about thinking about connection and common ground. And
oh, did I say it good?
Of course.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
I really look up to you for brain doctor stuff.
Okay.
And wordsmithing.
I hope some of those words were helpful.
I've really lost where we were. We're miles behind, so I don't know what to do. Comment down below, should we jump forwards and be up to date with the chat, or would you like us to get through your responses that we've not answered yet? Let's try and go a bit quicker.
I have an idea, because you're like about halfway now. How about you go to the end to really catch up with the chat?
And then go backwards?
And then if anyone commented anything that we didn't read and they wanted us to, then they can repost it, because some of the things they've said might not be relevant now because it might have happened ages ago.
What do you say, guys? Comment now. Should we do what Gemma just said, or should we keep going?
Or stay? Stay where we are.
Skip or stay?
Or skip to the front to be up to date. Skip or stay, you decide.
Chickpea Sunny's in the house. Matty R.
Stay, skip.
2 stays, 1 skip. 2 skips.
Stay, skip. Oh. Stay.
Hey, race leaver.
Very mixed.
Dirty hippie. Paul, what is your reason for lifting weights? Most fitness industry just a certain way to feed the ego, in my opinion. Nowadays, I'd say my main reason, I don't know whether it's health or promoting veganism. Probably equal measures. Probably I wouldn't lift for health, because you have to take in a bit more protein, and that might be the most healthy. So I'm going to say promoting veganism. But yeah, I would agree with you.